come from. The truth is an irony, just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are the workers of comfort the call. Now by area, why no better? We are the workers of comfort the call. One guy's area, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, you need it now, see what's I see so. Now your friend on a nine come at them. Only papi obeka nice and yeah. So I want one over you two. Everybody was afraid. And until I learned to my cottage again, once my boy dumping one and I. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wansam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku drofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiaja konson so to kroche mansa to me biaka kobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo when you know yet. Na so kutrata down na so bidia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe mo ayini. Akuku drofo nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachisa udi oma upipi numa. Would your mind never shine my preference? But who go tell the truth? TUC silence. Even journalists silence. So then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, then go resist.
Kwaba ediba no kremre jimidi so na watching assign akọ ababe so say atna say be Facebook TV more Eastern European countries so Obet me 18 podcast no anas mbeti Anchor FM and podcast no so and also Today Ghana News TV. Obaso no wa share link no na afofro so ensa akibi or comments no so kan hunu se ode ebe send ye. Today Ghana News die unim say ya na e dru say ye be papa nsemu aka enyume omo amene omo Babet mu akasa side sabat ho na omechi adofo mai.
Hi, Jifa.
Saidi Makwaba.
Good evening. Hey,
Bibi
Boko, tell me
Abokodi.
catcher.
Good evening.
Now, what to say? Good.
Kame adum. Bibi Aboko nyame.
Yeah, campaign. Yeah, quite to a baby. Yeah, me share that the moon share is and then an anchor. Yeah, that's on qua. Me de babeka hello to all the Ghana Today followers. You use some platform a quiet campaign. Nyankopon ma yɛ nkunimdie so no nko ya sa baba ka ebe start adwuma abeka de the leadership John Dramani Mahama so ebeye and what most of the Ghanaians are expected from us as a government we need to make sure say amanfo need has been met na discipline eba system no enti enom ho na yehwe animu say dani no you be use some platform and the other platforms are you just to communicate effectively. Said the abanfo be hu the ekoso e wo John Dramani Mahama amambuo no Jifa.
Okay, and then sakwaya da yedi kan yi after election so de na yama wotrinkwa mo kokodin and Ghana phone so eje mo nsem etu mo nti yese mutrinkwa.
Pepe me that's pa
Chair
papa
for my
me chair the for there na me chair me NDC phone na me kan kire mo say dwumadi na afa na ahase appointment akoye bibia some people still feel disappointed for me I know say bi dey beba in there maybe they are china so abotre no eno na ya ade a ehia obi okra government ebe kon 4 years no the last year no onya appointment enti amanfo enya abotre na omomfa akomapa endi John Dramani Mahama mambo na chi said the be no ma papa like Jifa uko Ghana accident si ni pay wu overtaking ni pay wu ya there all the time in your platform me ka ho asem said the be ye aban no baby betimi aka na kuma no aye do carriage way na I reduce accident bebre be cause wo Ghana na yenya nsupa no na say it has been challenged especially dumso we all know say dumso wo hodie but na say so wo hwe dumso na say I take different level mesre say aban no fa ni na nsi from say de be ye betimi aso anontem this are normal amanfo hia free ho na amayeba wa fidie so yeba program so wo the platform maya yetimi enya bi ayeden aka akire Ghana for ama Ghana for ahu say NDC ni NPP eda so nko enti mechia menuanum so omo wadu bi ase omo ka ye ho ye campaign making sure say John Dramani Mahama numbers be kosoro na Honorable Adams Abdul Salam so etimi awini second term as a MP yetimi di ni na egu ho ye campaign ekire ni wadu bi ase constituency for the need in tia e was omo retain Honorable Adams Abdul Salam na omutimi retire ye papa ye wofa ye bibia George Odro e ma de kokoje na home na omude osin so eye oyo omutie yasem because yasem no enna na emu odu yasem no eno na ebetimi abo amadreset na akoso yasem no nso say Honorable Adams Abdul Salam na wo say odi ni wadu bi asefo anim nti at the end no omutie yase e ma nti ye cheche obi a ne me NDC fo a and omutie ho twen say ye bebo DC din na the efe kura ne say DC for no ye yi wo mo no so omo ye miensa so omo ye mienu so omo ye nan omo ba no mu nan ne bom from ni wadu bi ase eba akra for vetting enti no obia ye be yi no se wo ye ni wadu bi ase DC yi no ye de ye pene se obeye adwuma pa ama party NDC din akoso ama ye kone ye kwaye campaign ye benya no ma bi agina so atimi aye campaign ama ye ho na obi a bebo ni din bia ye nanso let's rally behind that person they make sure say ya support no the minimum support any penny here said the beya obetimi adi ne dwuma ama ebi aka edubi ase ene ne ma ntimi chia obi a otie anadwo bia jifa
yo almost so edge so yes yeah that's it sabato yenko na yemfa the evening tribune the obokrata no na yenhwe stories aba beto ho na watchim yeah kind of say the evening tribune the obokrata ibedu Thursday anopade Oko News Standard wonsa ebeke bi a weekly newspaper enti say all stories bi apese ye publish e de mawa Oma yaso etiana so ma yensa enka story na yebetimi aye ni nyina e de amount. Now, and there you share the front page of the Evening Tribune, the Worker. I'm deeply honored and grateful. Goma is MMDC nominee to President Mahama Oshane picture. So, kama. Strange skin disease outbreak at Whole West. And also another issue, Osha. It was say Omo Edihujuman Temtem. President Mahama to launch Feed Ghana program on Saturday. Sorry. Yeba between home common and so opening details pa dia na wama onsa aka the Evening Tribune the bokrata no we and stories a whole dry ka ho no ni nyina e wo the Evening Tribune monti ma onsa ke bi na kenkan stories no make houses betimi ayama ye twa ye ho na ye ba topic ye discussing so ye de betuja
yo abusiafo mo somfo na efi akobisa wan pemena meka sei mesi munyimosum na montamaso na montie makopi inner word of God building construction company so annual inner word of God building construction company so she yasinyame adwuma na she na wodi akoso minua ebadan sie mudia sumuda ne yabama edie na opese yenyema building works Uprobi obeye carpentry amount, POP, metalworks, tiling, electricals, aluminium, fabrication, anal plumbing, bra, ni abesum we said you wisi penwo, said you wisi penny bia, ya beyama, ya titi yankofo ni wenya misrum, omunchi windio, no munya basabasanso, and now penny ama ubetumi dia siwudan, to building blocks, stones, sand, quarry dust, pavement blocks, anase wood branian somo ewo nyamesuro eni nyamesumu she enkoma menuanu amowa amanone so betna wo maye adwuma na odiskabe mane abusuafo si enye japade ma na wo beba na wanya ne se de wo sipenwo aya na eya bebre itina me se fa ho bebo eye inner word of God building construction company so aya ti free inner word of God ministry international asori a abayemre me beboa ye ne yabotne ne minua ne kire se enye na da abi ne yedinam eyi nyamisurom ene nyamisuro kwanso ene yede ba abesomwo obetume hu ye wa akra anase asharebochi anase frɛ number we 0242 515735 0242 515735 anase 0203 755 066 0203 755 066 Freye niyamesomo ewo no kware mu medawase
Okay, yes, I am a munina aquaba beam. Now, and the first topic I discussing. In team for Joe, and that's on going to Reverend in team for Joe. The allegations be ebe tuja. Now, Ochirma, airplanes be Nubia ABC Kutuka. Nishima or airplanes no, in Rubone and yede eswa. Na obisa se eba ne sen na airplanes ABC Gano, no nisusu yemudie. Na say illegal drugs be anase consignments via air coso our planes no as one abino ewo nchiremu bi e say or the emma timemufo ni ebisa say nensem a okae no krebi ewom anase nchiremu bi ewom yenua bema Sabatu Said pacho o hana nsemi we ano amaye
Yo, miniaba said the okae Reverend in team for Joe. And ya why who say why in some trouble phone she mu say or no or wa dance here I kutano or be a chrese say we mu shame me nu ya wokan yi no a mo fa Ghana ha no in Dubone any sika chuchurudie and na eguma chese ye kind of money laundry any drug trafficking. Na okasam na nam so ye press conference intino na woye obi a woye say oka defense committee ho e parliament say so no kra woye ranking member entina ekoba ne sa no na akoye top talking point eno na obi a discuss ekoba na the ekoba biem ne say enam so obeka ye ntino now oye MP no asawo defense committee no as a ranking member no John Dramani Mahama as a president no fato ne ho say if this is the case and there ye nhwehwemu e de na munimu fa ho ti odi asem no ejase ye nhwehwemu ti ye nhwehwemu wie no government spokesperson Ofosu Kwache took it upon him edin chiremu ebaye eyampa ewiemhye mienu ne ba Ghana but they came in the purpose different from the honorable in team for joy allergy so clearly when government communicate like philosopher Kwachi put the government side to abonte me for me I thought to say that could have been fine until say Reverend in team for joy adansidie and they also asked him to cooperate with all the security agencies to make sure say they were nimuno or they are to harm Ghana fire then etie. Epesin da me no kase me nua jifa. That has not happened. Na akoye kasa one station to another. I'm a general one mentase. Because clearly no say so we me NPP ni na utie me anumbre ya. There was a woman say Reverend in team for Joe in the press conference no. E wiase afana na globally obi ate the ecoso. And this one no cry to back his claim. Then he need to come out. I was one security agency in your back. No, I didn't dance it here to her. But since you me a press conference, ya bona say, or my friend is saying the uncooperative one or more anko. And it's saying that their course on not their course on me view different. Because listen, this type of politics now will be a MP. Now wa behind say MP no use to MP's privilege. And now so when you're untouchable. You buy a UK ha. So we MP kurana wunya bibi wrong. The police will communicate through you, say, ye to answer for bra. Never my chiremu. And who are you to say say won't call? We MP. Because there was a time on my 2 months after no. So one bra no or a dance dinner or one fan bachelor. He has to refuse. And he has been going around all the radio stations and among also eman attention. Say they would, but yes, whoever alleged must approve. To now, this man called Reverend Intim has refused to approve any string of evidence. The only man is okay. And oh yeah, you say yeah, neighbor to me, I beautiful. And I answer my question. I say, now my bomb between my cousin be. If care is not taken, a hand saying I was here. And your best no, because under the mobile, MPC for now by minority, and this has been going on. And yeah, NDC and NPP Clash, whoever is in power, no, you can say a champion or mabao, Yanni, the never bind the Omukaso, the never quende. The sorry, minim the aquacosi. So I report to Nana dance dear or one while they are to her. Listen, the OTM me be a the amount kuja to be your kuja to an who MPP for a yes, I know my way. Or track government traveling, or ye way, you can say national cathedral issue. But he put proof, say your videos, say your documents are why would say, this cannot be wrong. This is what Reverend Honorable Okujato did, our current foreign minister. So if you want to learn from him, then you need to make sure, say, Oma will tip up now, the documents and evidence back home. And in Kaufri say, Reverend in Team for Joe, or a press conference. So I was shred of evidence. And come find to Homa Ghana for him. And Kobe hide. And Kobe anything to shape the government. And Kobe
sorry, what you say, the evidence, no, so Yancy on best or the better than say, maybe or the two also say. Those involved will go and then cover their tracks instead of on person or the two.
Oh, that's why you would the evidence to Jano? It's not necessarily say, oh, back TV so and I be a press conference and out there show. And nothing a security agency no a fraud say bra. You were off cameras were on they can do that. They can do that. But as I'm talking to you, no, BBI your friend will be our one call. But if you care to know, Saturday now I'll call news fan. Say or call off. Why? Because since I know you programming, you be a nip say any pattern. I'm tested the buyer. Opia ni wa cancer papa fan. They were all calling him a liar. Or person say I bind him because till now, even media now are causing now be a busano. Tiny evidence on Fabin to her. Say your documents. Say your video on Fabin to clearly no. Ebia when you have some information wrong. But me, the Anglo penny government communicators, they were almost because we could have Tama honorable you can say philosopher Sukwati at the government side by it could have been that way until say Reverend in Team Forjo are taking steps to bring evidence. Then but I say Yakofaha, Neyafaha, Nanipan on fashion, Maya. It shouldn't be that way. LPM Monsono say Yamfa Reverend in Team for Johan Famra Council. Amanan deal with her. Obia betimi atenase ayesa de no. Ayesa but if in 2022 UK ambassador our Ghana e dey na okan fa cocaine in 2022. Okay, I was say Ghana has become a transit place for money laundering and drug trafficking. This is Uko Ghana or liar. This thing say embassy from UK, US, any others are they are calling NPP for so yet. So this is not something new. And it's a bayaba within some few months in po. Now what person who can be na kweye dede ana be a party ni di conformantino mo person mu raise. It shouldn't be something that you don't have backing on. Now when the NPP for you can say
yes, right about no say it's not something new because articles are in 2017 2022 mu hono. If you don't think say and don't see in for Joe any or can he really knows what he's talking about. Intina sir and Semi he's been bold to put it out.
And then we have been asking him to bring the evidence so that we can tackle those issues. Why is he running away? You went on and make press conference for everybody all over the globe. Not what the Ghana did, what target Ghana. Fine. And then the agency, the security apparatus, they are asking you, say, okay, come and give us your evidence that you have. Come and back your claim with the evidence so that we can tackle this kind of issues. Why can't he cooperate with the security? Why? I don't know what to mean and cooperate. Now, me under that, say, you're penny phone him, say, Obi a bonny, Namo de a police for any dear for Beko, Namun to mean take care arrest her. Then they shouldn't go. Because I don't see any reason would say, ya best many pamo mabana NPP for be
First of the way a manner of a police for a call honum, a call saying come make arrest. Was that the right approach?
For me, I don't support that. But if they went in that approach, they're supposed to make sure say the arrest has been taking effect. It's clear because no matter who stand you, I was somewhat channel. Because my Samaya no amadia. Other namuko first place to create tension. Namukwa no namunimu se Jojo ebeye jumadia. Other namuno man kasaman fre minority leader say on producing the MP say ye hiano. Why? Namuko hokoye den. Moko hose muko create tension keke abra monchino. Because this is not kind of democracy ye pese ye practice it. Because the BBC indo that say sunum onabu se sunum kwa sorry. Na yaktimi kwachi wa money ade why I don't know there because so much mon safre no wamba enti mu free some corner arrest no nipa bi bebam no ma be patch on moja ha. What was the basis first of all to go there and cause a night reference na many dinya ba be ni dinya e cause we now so enye di papa. It's only Ghana and they entertain this kind of behavior. It's only Ghana and will be running or could you bonino around so where MP, you know, or privilege, police need to mention, you know. But you have been invited separately. You don't want to pay that invitation. Nasi ya makonifia na afena afanya markets no mabado mabekatu less Jojo because at the moment the minority leader ebeka say less Jojo no. No one de oka because one person or more better no person or cano caso model monko yeni ankasa yed ne beba. And you could have even sent maybe 2 or 3 policemen. And this kind of mafia way say corner police for it doesn't work. We should not entertain those kind of things. We shouldn't. Unless they say obia ya de be a criminal thing. Unim say wo kwa that person no obetimi ahamu obi. So on the material, and no nebia intelligent to tells you say you need more protection to there was some munya nipa bebre na modo mo kosa operation no. But who kwachi obi to say obi a oye MP na mo se sam who bebre say dictate kwa. Oh, what kind of democracy or example are we setting? E hono de ankoye enti say etina bi no se yepese ye bibia. You can send 2 or 3 guys to go there and effect arrest. So they mention no. Why? Be say here ekrom ha yati. Jifa say BBC kra na wonam lorry kwam. Police officer ba akopɛ. So what the car no e cross a. Car bi ani ho e besan ho. Only 1 police car. Can't be anywhere besan until say ne operation now why and why you know to can. So nyade ne car cross come say you no kwampo no gina kwam obi antimi nsan no. Why? Because they respect the law ni ebu police for because police for does not commit themselves into one or two things are enya papa. So I was very ashamed about those kind of behavior. Of course, so that say you be pack police with the armors and then say minim say BSc pen. Minim say BSc pen. By then, you know, we say sena enye, so we should not continue that way.
Because Ankara may refer to Chachuchi Kata situation, no, and Francis so situation, no.
Yeah.
Is it like a retaliation at NDC forces here more yesterday?
But does it work? Does it work? Because I know that yes, sir, you who na kugu hono. Yacheno. Yachenana. Sambaso. So what is the point? Ehunya. Mimi who ni say Osuma imperifono NDCand for you omoko police for kwa. Open 3 big ones. Omokwa message for krom highway. Yet me the police for be back operation. Okrano you weren't even there because the police in the original was so watching. You weren't even there. So we cannot do that. Where Ghana we are going for us to do campaign, for us to send our message, for Ghanaians to know. No, I was saying you keep on. Now no maybe yesterday we were criticizing against say enye. Near making sure say the law no will work. Now say the beya campaign coming 2028 things will be much easier for the government to say whoever is coming to lead NDC no and normal beya bokwama no. That's why I preach about say China for Ukraine no mobile contract say Mumbai do a carriageway maye. Ewe highways and so from Accra to Ebia Kumasi there, from Ebia Ufa Accra to Ebia Niwe Dubiase Cape Coast to Niwe Dubiase to Fosu. Yambaya do a carriageway from Sunyane Ode Konof, Ode Omonia 5 for Kramaye, Omuya Omunfa road to so Omonte the best 10 to 15 years. Omuya Ababe, at least it will reduce accident. So the children, ye doom so a queer Ghana since I any na ye swano. A drew time I was say a sort of materials and on a higher. I was see a timid form until let's start doing it a gradual process. Ye making sure say yan caniano the aye old when you bet me as a cable sono. Near started say the normal form. Not dooms yes, you're making sure to say ye the SS capacity. Other lighting system no ebi ba bemben amam for na come make sure say dum so no so ate yensuo baby ensuo ho ade ye betuma make sure say ye be ma omunsu papa ye den anom. This are normal ordinary Ghanaian need obehu say abaya ye tu ye NDC for mu ba ye enso so no ye den aba because jifa a year alone the road accident go omo record on ebro 5,000. Naturally, on my band, they try when she had nipa best 5,000 a year as a road accident. Abra ye na ye nim say e overtake you no na ekunye. See ye do a carriage where a better accident. So these are the things I want to see. Say me communicate here all over. Say your war position so many years I had baba. These are some changes that I want to see. I want to see a little bit different leadership going forward. Say ya can be yeah. These are normal I want to see. Personally, and gangi, foka, sending national security. I call bifie, consul yentimention. I don't want to be that kind of life. Ebasana na mo masanko phone. All those are some reverend in team for Jokai. Say ye krumha, say advanced country one on timin kasa. But ye who say only evidence, media nibian puni ho friend. That's it. Media person be anywhere or a credible media or one a platform or best friend because one media for after now he feels so on one casano somebody crowd one he feels so embarrassed say or cocas as him. But it's like we have been discussing it 1 and 2 So I say, no Reverend in team for your Reverend team for MPP we ya awu you 90 MPs chroma ntimi yeah na de bia yebo MPP din or radio so because of this case enya foforo nothing to back off. So me clearly I think it's time the NDC is supposed to make it say enwu waba wamba ye make sure say mre bi wo ho na ye de ne fa so say MP waka asem enya no kore ye so won be prove wo so wamba na say parliament was so twe bi o de be ma na ye fa ma no then we move on then koya asem so de say de be ya obi antimi sorry one day enkonko boni ni siremu enke kansem bia na now on funny hundisa because we say by Yamanfo has been standing here who say Mr. 38%. Was what they call in China. Say for what is all this is about? What is it about?
All right.
Yeah, the man was happy.
Yeah, we're there about yeah, for after 4 comments. Now, yeah, sign better on commotion channel. So, okay, yeah, that might say no crime and a mugisa emotional. Yeah. All right, yeah, for your first comment. And that's every Morsi. Good evening and greetings from Tatale, Northern Ghana and Sekina Information Center. Listeners, all right, then yes, so yeah, so yeah, that's it. To the next one. Yeah, and pause for the next comment. All right, yes, I am Mama Kwaba. Robert Kimpe also welcome back, Sabato. Greetings from Paris, France. Okay, Yantoaso. Frimpong Baby also Sabato. This is the first time you didn't talk about new Ejubiasi FC. Why the team has collapsed? Greetings from Akuse near Somaya. Okay. JT also greetings from Warsaw, Poland. All right, yeah, that's it. Mavis Watson also good evening. Truly, the Osofo MP lied. God and Ghanaians are watching him. Greetings from Lisbon, Portugal. Okay. NDC Diaspora Union or say greetings. Watching from Amsterdam, Holland. All right. Asampa Hinebwachi. Also watching and listening from Achim Himan. More fire Sabato. You always have the facts. Aqua Oduku Trara Aki. I hope I got it right. Mebucha Odin is one out there, Chemi. Frimpong Baby is Frimpong Baby. If you are my fans and looking, and I'm sorry, but I'm struggling to see. Frimpong Baby, if you are my fans and you know things is not working for you and you believe on the tradition. Oh, okay, Pacho. We can't advertise here. All right. Lady _2 will say, good evening. If President Mahama is serious, like this MP should be prosecuted for spreading lies, fear and panic. Watching on Twitch satellite from St. Petersburg, Russia. All right. Sigapa family, or see, NPP criminals are feeling too comfortable in opposition, looking at the crimes they committed when in government. NDC in government is too weak. Watching from Jumapon near Koforidja. All right. Questions here, I'll say good evening. Watching on Facebook from Anglo Town in Koforidja. This particular NDC government is not representing the grassroots well. Jaframa TV or take greetings from Rara Inoti region Sapato. This can only under a weak government. I think you mean this can only happen under a weak government. Okay. Kwekuyabo say John Mahama should be up and doing because he's losing support from the NDC grassroots and social media activists. Watching from Suhum in the eastern region. Patience Darkos, good evening, watching from Hamburg, Germany. All right. Ghana Himfiel say watching from Busas. So strict. Okay. So I think a lot of people are saying the government is weak by not taking actions as they expect the government to. Don't you think it's about time we did our politics differently? And the second coming of John Dramani Mahama, I think that is what he's trying to do. He's trying to change the narrative of politics and as a partisan politics and looking at everything from the eye of a partisan politician to serving the country as a whole. To me, no, that is how I'm seeing it. Say, instead of looking at it from a party angle, he's now trying to tackle it as a national agenda. And you still feel he's still not doing enough, or he's still not satisfying the party and the grassroots enough. So more should be done. And what do you expect him to do? Monche Madre na yenfa and also and so. Sabato yen sign emfa nkomochichi no entwaso na yetia Omampenyin John Dramani Mahama eba belanche Feed Ghana program. I think that's the name if I'm getting it right. Now yebisa say, is this different from the planting for food and job program now NPP so? And if it is different, how different is it? What is the government going to do different this time? The previous government didn't do and
Oh, good. Me that's it. If I na, me ni abe maybe can say manka ni we the football club once. We are still on the Division 1. Yeah, but just this year, no, your performance, you know, were down. But you promise it for Mudini we the United Football Club, which is you hope to say by next year, no, yanko pomboa, yeah, kekano mabum to make sure say you bet me. Are qualified to the main division, which is Premier Division. You know, all the fans, you know, Omunya Botre. The season is about to go to an end. Now, Yetimia started for next year. Jifa, the NDC are from this feed, you know. Yes, you be making sure that responsibility is taken proper, accountability is taken proper. I didn't know make us yet a planting for food. I say. Nijuma edi dia wo hwe a eyedin keke na asesa, but at the end of the day no, did you manage to achieve what na Ghana for pay under the planting for food no eno kra na aduane bo edin e wo Ghana and timi so an create job bia the only job we timi create ya yem penifo a yema omo cars na omo didadi them under the NDC no feed yourself no. What we want to make sure and say you make sure say yeah, agriculture na one of the effective one. Yeah, bet me enya nduane ahodo bebre within our local areas. Na ema nduane a yekra from amanone by especially emu nkoane na sefo no eso bete. That alone no kra no betimi aboa my dollar to see the rate ya de bia na ye ntokwe atimi aye stable amaye. Into the difference no yeah the leadership it make his promise no John Dramani Mahama. And in the leadership of Honorable Eriko Poku being a Greek minister or no ye local champion in terms of farming. I want one can say him there yeah to me about Ghanaian community in the society as a whole. And only the difference I had a womb. The difference be say Honorable Eriko Poku you be our customer or taking the responsibility because when him say accountability so bad. Or no ankasa the benchum. So those are the difference yeah abehunu we mu. Now ye began into a such way say ebema ye do because at the end you can make sure say fertilizers has been given free to the farmers. Ye be making sure so say when John Dramani Mahama can say ye better ye me fan say ubani we di biase constituency ye be wo baby ye be wo farming materials ewo uhia say oh well fu obi a wo se ekodwi so ma wo e wo se eboa wo na e bia udua we ya endobaya na ye dua na ye de ama wo na ye te ensa afiri ho said ye be ya e betimi ama farming no so adwuma na ye easy eni kwase okuta sekan na odi akogina wa kobubu ndua enu nti na oka say ye beto sam you know materials no those machines no e de agu one place wo ba no abeka na de opesa wo de ye no ye di wachini akwa ya ma na asa de materials na ba begu bebi e wo obi nso hia bia na ono nso abeje. Those are the things I ye be ya different. The best ye different won't be able to say sikadie mbaso. Because if you quiet remember sika ye say no planting for food and jobs are anti-me shredded one thing Ghana for anti-me amboa mediane boanya for anti-me amboa inflation rate amba from no. Clearly tells us you say they cause financial loss to the state very soon. Obete wansem. Unim say one of the department or cause financial loss to the state, planting for food and jobs can be. And coming soon, you hear from the government side yabema man for ababa begi wano. And you know, niji said 2 days ago, no mimi who said ya launches no. Me hope say very soon, so no 24-hour economy, so no, and also by now Women's Development Bank and so then, and also you're launching not just say and normal your promises say you be ama ordinary Ghanaian who are tono obi atimi anya ne normal kitinkiti be atimi or also the abon ho bra no atimi abasoma Ghana ni bia we need to keep our promise and not only say a promise no you need to have impact our society no na nipa benefit who say abeya ye to ye man to be ama NDC for beka bibia kire me woni wadu biase batmanto but ye to abayi mahu sunsuanso aye den aba clearly no correct me ye campaign my for the next election if we manage to keep all the promises ye ka say ye ba eno ne ye be ye na timi ama anko abrabo etimi asesa creating jobs for the youth making sure say ye ma me no mu ne ye nuanom ma no omatimenya sikan ketenkete de dididwa o table so nti ayese the Women's Development Bank ye dey eba. These are the things me free say eba e be make this government very popular going forward. Anything no operation feed yourself no the main thing then say you be making sure say you local food that you timi ye no you be ye no more ye because you be boa ankwa abai no disike baba beshim said the be ye nduane ebeba marketa ebebu na etimi ama inflation rate na ye den a drop. That's the difference. And of course makani power down.
Okay, Sabato, to a large extent, this is just like planting for food and job. Inti things na kabino and to add the NPP abino a share say. Now you say okay, maybe NPP abino so by this is something they started out. Mosumo who say home for so and kanamwa to aso preko. Instead of changing the name and doing a launch all together.
But I've already explained to you, say the planting for food could not plant the food. It could not also create the job. And how do you keep that name? Enter a man for accountability. Yeah, they make catch on no make say planting for food under the planting for food and now you cry even tomatoes from Burkina Faso ever. Under the planting and food, not still onions why you cry from Niger, no, not a double. Under the planting for food, and more any cry from Brazil and other countries, a double ye. And so near see ye create planting for food, I buy this cash with the beer.
Now, to be a form under this operation feed Ghana nana.
This operation give feed Ghana no at inflation rate from and no its own will create a different job for others and no its own no and they making sure say and the amount for call into farming no giddy because government the whole region the whole district yeah the materials be kwa kogu one center we here and one so be ko hono akoka ni akod boaw na se machine edo asase na ado machine wo se efurofuro asase no na efurofuro wo se yedua bibia ni aboa no wadua ni amount say materials be wo se yede boaw na farming ekoso no. That's what we are going to provide. Enti na bema nipa bebre create me do omo ho so ayeden awura farming mu. Those are the things yeah come wasem and of course say yedi kan so akan kokon keten ho asem a kire say when the say yetimi making sure say nipa bebre get into the poultry farm sector so and also ebetimi aboa a generate force nkoko a ye craft from amanone no and also ebetimi ateso and me I believe in Eriko Poku, honorable Eriko Poku, I believe in because Tama were shadow minister ye now on the customer in terms of agriculture. Ocean the predictions our ye na ebemu no cassette abani sa abani tie we or sabani yes ni nani bemu Emma enti mimi hu so no anya sa set a hono with the experience all these things ebetimi grow ama atimi aboa economy ate enormous sense so the agric sector is in the good hand in terms of honorable Eriko Poku. He know what he's doing. Now the leadership style different from what we saw under the planting for food and jobs na bibi anywhere itimi beka hono mini abajifa.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yenya bema Said Sabato Abunsu. Yeah, for comments bakumienu bi na yembeje yen closer remark. And then unfortunately the NPP couldn't join us inti and then ye be ni tiawa. Yeah, for comments bakumienu bi assign abetri. Na yembeje yen closer remarks. Frema Oyeosi, good evening, Madam Jifa. I'm representing live from Mache near Hu. I totally agree with the previous commentators. This NDC government of President Mahama is very weak. Okay. Mache for you, Chamunyana. All right. So comments really hope you then we would have to take our closing remarks. And now, Trese, Jumedi no baby, and in Siminia Bema Sabato, Pacho Maya or closing remarks.
Yo, Jifa, Mattia comments in be Mahu say, Yenuanum Bebre, no, a pure or money that's one, I'm saying, Yambai, but they all need to bear, say, we are just 4 and we are just 4 months and I 4 months to the government since we swear in 7th January I think people should not put too much pressure demanded say was say adia fair no was see timid 4 months in a day and John Dramani Mahama being an experienced leader okotena fie ohunu de ekoso o manum we bold we say obetimi and making sure say what the Ghana accord the level for frontier Ghana for bebre kodi kimu to abamano. They need to have that confidence in us as a NDC. They need to have that confidence in John Dramani Mahama to make sure say one one bit me fixing norma amana ye be standard. But ye buy ye say well it has been different kind of leadership. The leadership are respect Ghana for ATBB Sanka, Reverend in Team for Joasemi. Inka will decide to ignore. Under the leadership of Nana Akufo-Addo, they will brush this one off. Government no crampon country in Fahu. Obi akura who obe communicating, but amambu antisa, amambu de obi bo wakura na hu ni say one hour born yade woman, you need to do investigation. I was buying so back on the side, and nothing to abamai. And to the system of discipline has come in terms of your government, and what me who say, and then a normal be a year, is on the proper way. Yeah, namne council, a month for the petition, then we take action on. These are the things I was a Ghana for who say about 4 years that has been changed. Over the way government machinery communication officer, the person of Kwati Ofosu, or communicating no mama quiet understandable ultimately who said this is a different government. Our more respect Ghana for regardless compared to the previous administration. Nana Akufo-Addo Edano. So clearly, people should still bear with us. We are just a new yaba abaymunche and no maybe your craft and yet to documents be or half any and saka ye bet me take action. And I know say you be or more pursue take action, but it need to be in a proper way, it needs to be in a democracy way. And yes, be a yabana ye be use executive power because Nana Akufo-Addo ye be near cassetia. So we need to do things in a proper way. Said ye de asemo to be so ye could evidence, ye nim say the court, a Bible ding kunim, and sana ye take his steps, na ye di nipa corona ye den after so. Let's have the confidence. Ewo John Dramani Mahama ne the NDC abanye because ye nyam free power. See ye nyam free power there. Na de na wose ye. Na wose ye timi ye no mapa. Mini abaji fa ye no mapa. Me ba radio so metimi anyinya biabo. Especially me free Ashanti region, me jina Ashanti region. Na mabobo no mapa na egu ho. Unless say what time because he had the normal panel and that has been my prayer. And me hope say then ya ebebem ti amanfo enya gidie a omodinya we mu kwato abanema omunya sa gidie because we share the your ministers are John Dramani Mahama yi especially ababunufo wom we share communication no style. You can clearly see from the energy side to the foreign secretary Ghana no kind of foreign minister Okuja Tabla. You can see Sam George, you can see how confident and how boldness they are. Or more normal ultimately say they know what they are doing. People should have confidence in this government. They make sure say entomra yankas ye wura September muno na a normal assessor already the good leadership how the government communicate and that things are a year different from the previous government now NPP for even when they were in the government and offer more omukra wa ban mu e wo so mbeka bibi na aka menua se abongo e wo Russia ono kwa na de bia hu no because there is nothing to discuss about omuni bibi on beba beka is it about the 38% na say is it about what are they
emergency
what are they coming to talk about because yeah sung hamo as a time I would demand I would see say I need to make sure say mayor regular panels like during the election time say they be you be making sure say you be kele jandam na intimi NGD and question because said any pabia ya ne so mbetena se create bibia guaba we hufin and we'll be there, we'll be here, we'll stand firm to stop those kind of things. Mini abajifa made us a palm chairman anoma or more to be seen now. Like I said, any DC year by next week, a beba, and I week cram query and a beba, and early next week, a dean beba yena yan support to Nipa, John Dramani Mahama Beboni Dino. Now you making sure say why ye be papa, I'm at the community any way to be as a constituency in the whole. Said the Bayer NDC, a bit many BB Papa Jena so I campaign coming 2028. Nani Pacrono so said the Bayer bit me abo on Abu Adam Sabdi Salam. Amana Konenim. And then so yada ye call to Cassiana say finally on my free Yewura Jachi Quasin. ebra wabre for the past 3 years it seems obey MP court no akwahye say onye bibia eye enfomoso ye besere John Dramani Mahama kan ye eduru time we say ye look into the dual citizen asemu say young boys no mutim be bobo Emma Ghana as a whole as a woman aden no mutim be ye MPs aden no mutim be ye ministers aden no mutim be ye president. These are things that we need to look. Now was say yes say constitution now was it because me never different so be wetimi abebobo and they will share a blaster ya all is about foreigners omukuta do background omu boy a national team ombetimi akofa cap abre o man no omu gina Ghana dimu but eba say ye be position be as a minister DC BBD na no question about ho I think say we need to go beyond that na ye free omo no omo di omo nim dia omo nya no amanone awa ye wo omo amanone de omo sua no kra omo ka free omo kwala bremedi nyini no omo betimi de bi aba ye society no ama Ghana amambo so atimi akoso nti ye da court na say finally no omo atimi free you can say honorable Dachikwesi na wanya no it was mere politics and yes bibia anyhow it was a politics Nipa be free said they want to reduce the numbers and they need to put that money in stressor. Okumono. Yeah, that's a said no correct. Atimi ababe died. Me that's a paramini aba. Any akwenya modiama megana today. And I hope you say you see me more time to time. Me that's it.
Yo, meso medasi minyobe Said Sabatu. Yeda munyina so ase samre de baby edu yede ejumedie no ba ewie. Mo amojebre ehwe send mo comment nyina so yeda mo ase. Sweet mother tete. I'll say good evening watching live from Kaswa Barrier. Yeda say sweet mother. All right. Yeda munyina ase. Befi Boisiako or say it's very true. John Mahama will not and can never prosecute the opposition, but it's only scratch my back. I'm disappointed in President Mahama. Watching from WhatsApp Holland. Okay. All right. And me say comments no. Asan sa enti ye de ebesi ha say mo share link no so ma foforo share yes so ye de munyina so ase ene Said Sabatu ena etwetwe enkomo me producer Mr. Set Adi ono ena eboye chido match say digimedie no ebrem we gusu kai mo say today the Evening Tribune will call newsstand dia wada bia wonsa meeting Antonia Chifa Ifa. Now what you send it, you be saying Makramo.